Alright guys, what's up, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so in this video I'm going to be continuing from the previous video I created. This is the part 2 of this video, so you have to make sure you watch the part 1 of this video to get the background of this strategy, right? So I will leave the link to the part 1 video in the description. So once you have not watched the background where I taught you guys the time frame that is moving the trend, how to get this trend line straight, to get the trend line correctly before you apply this strategy, then you have to watch the previous video, and I will leave the link in the description of this video and even in the comment section too, right? So if you want to access the video, make sure you watch the video before this. All right, so haven't check out the time frame that is moving the trend and put in your trend line correctly. We need one more tool for us to continue this strategy, and the tool we are going to be using is Fibonacci retracement tool, okay, which is this tool. Okay, but before you start using it, I want us to make some few kind of changes right here. Okay, just click and hold, click on the pen icon here, scroll down to the levels. Okay, here that we have levels, right? So we are going to be deleting some of these levels. So we are going to delete from this, we delete 161, we delete 261, we delete 423. Okay, we also delete 38, we delete 23. Okay, so we are left with 0, 50, 61 and 100. Okay, so this is exactly what you want to have at your own end. Okay, so once you are done, you click back and click done, right? So we have this. So this is what we have. So we don't need to have a lot of stuff right here. So after setting up your Fibonacci retracement, okay, all you need to do is, you can see this particular, let me just give you this kind of back testing here, movement. Okay, we connected our trend line. Okay, remember I've shown you guys how to do this, and that's the function of this fractal indicator, right? It helps you to connect your trend line without making mistakes. So now you are done. Let's say you want to take you see the price pushing down, creating this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and we are pushing. So definitely this is a downtrending market from 30 minutes time frame perspective. Or now when you have this, see if the price, this is the high. Let's say you want to backtest between what happened here to here, okay, and where are we expecting to take this trade. Let's say that the price have pushed down this way, and you are kind of waiting for the price to push to retest your trend line, or push up for you to know the exact place where you're going to be taking or making your entry. So you don't know whether the price is going to hit the trend line, don't know whether the price is going to break it before pushing to the downside again. So how do you know the exact place to make your entry, or where to expect the price, okay, the retracement to get to before you start thinking of making entry? So for the fact you have put in your trend line, maybe the price is pushing up or pushing down, and you put your trend line, it does not guarantee that the price must come back to touch that trend line before it start retracing, or the trend line does not like completely hold the price. The price can break a little bit above the trend line before reversal. So we need to add another tool, which is the function of Fibonacci retracement, to know the exact place we are going to be waiting for the price before we start taking action. And not only that, I also share with you how to combine candlesticks at that zone, candlestick pattern, with Fibonacci retracement and our previous background information or knowledge on a trend and time frame that is moving the trend, to take advantage of the market. This strategy, you can't find it anywhere, guys. Okay, you can't see this strategy anywhere. So it's a personal strategy, and I decided to share this with you guys. Okay, so now, if to make this entry, okay, to make this entry, you have to, first of all, this is the, let's say that this is the current high. Okay, the current high right here, and we have this low. Okay, So what we have to do, know how to draw your Fibonacci retracement, okay, how to place it. You just click the tool, okay, then put it at the top. Okay, that is another function that this fractal is playing. Okay, make sure that you are putting it at the top of this tip of this fractal, or at the fractal. You can see this high right here. Okay, and drag it down to the lower fractal, then stretch the line. Okay, so when you put it this way, okay, you can see we have it right here. Sorry, we have it at this fractal here, which is the high, and we have it here, which is the low. Okay, and if you look carefully, look at the zone we are targeting between level, we are looking at level 61.8, okay, level 61.8 and level 50. That's the level we are looking for. That's the retracement we are looking for. You want the price to retrace back to this level, okay, and if eventually the level is also at our trend line, that is us having more confluence now, you know, to take this trade. Okay, so once the price retrace here, you are to sell. Okay, but I'm not just going to be giving you this general knowledge. Once the price is there, you just sell, because it's not like, it doesn't guarantee that the price must sell once it retraces to this level 61.8 or 50. Sometimes the price can break it and go to the 70 or 80 level, right? Okay, so I want to share with you how to make entry at that level. So for the fact that the price is there is not just a guarantee you should start making entry at your level 61.8 or level 50. So you need to see something for you to make entry. Remember, we are targeting level 61.8 and level 50. So these are the two levels we are going to be looking for entry whenever the price gets to the level or retrace back to the level. Okay, now before I proceed, you know, I've launched my trading robots, and I got a lot of questions about these robots. You know, most times the first thing I'm going to be talking about this robot about the question I do get is what is the minimal amount or capital for trading these robots. And I do tell them what's the minimum amount you should take is $100, right? But the robot can pick trade. Even though you have $50, you have $20, you can still use the robot. But I know what I'm saying after testing this robot for months. I know what you can actually use to make. We don't want to buy a robot and you are just there without making any money. Because if you are using like $20, you know what it means. That means the robot will be picking less trade. Okay, so you should consider making sure that you funded the account with at least $100 for you to take advantage of this robot. If you have more, I'm just giving you the minimum amounts. Okay, it's $100. Then if you have more, you can, the more, if you check out the whole thing, you will see everything that is in the email that will be sent to you. Then another thing I do get is, how do I install this robot? What is the process? Everything will be sent to you in your email. All the videos of the installation process is there in the email that will be sent. Once you purchase the robot, an email will be sent to you with the video links on how to install these robots, so you can follow the video links that you have there to install the robots. Another thing is, does it work on mobile? Yes, you can install this robot on mobile. Okay, if you want to use mobile, you can also use it on mobile, right? Then must we use VPS? That's the question. You must not use VPS, but it's advisable. That's why in the video you have the VPS, how to create a free VPS, and everything is there. Because if you don't use VPS, anytime your system or your phone is off or out of data, you cannot the robot cannot pick trade. But if you are using VPS, whether your phone is off, whether your laptop is off, whether you have network or not, the robot keep picking trades. So that's the disadvantage of not using VPS. So you really need VPS for you to run a robot successfully. Okay, so that's that for this. If you want to join these people who actually have started enjoying this robot, simply click the link in the description to purchase the robot, okay? And you know, it's not going to be here for a very long time, I told you guys. So you have the opportunity to do this. I launched this 2 days ago or so, so you have the opportunity to purchase this robot now that is still live and online. Okay, so that's that for this. So how do we now make entry? Back to our strategy. How do we now make entry? So what we need to do is simple. Okay, let me just give you brief example what you need to do. So um let's say this is our level. The first level is level 61, okay, and this is level 50, so 61.8, and this is 50. Okay, now the price maybe started retracing back to this level. Do you just make entry at level 50? The answer is no. You don't just make entry right there. What are you waiting? What is the criteria for you to make entry on level 50? You want to see a strong bearish candle, that is bearish engulfing candle right here. Okay, a strong bearish engulfing candlestick right here to completely engulfs the previous bullish candle, right? Then closes, make sure that the candle closes below level 50. This is the point you are going to be selling. Okay, once the price closes, the candlestick closes below, remember the bullish has pushed in the price above level 50, then the bearish have to push it down and close it below level 50. That's the point to make entry on 50 level. If you want to make entry at 50, the only condition for you to make entry, so you don't just take the random information you have there. Once the price is at level 50 or 61, you just make entry blindly without checking the exact place you are going to make entry. So your entry point should be right here. Okay, so the next thing is also at 61.8. You still do the same thing. If the price push up to 61.8, okay, you wait for the price to close down, okay, with another bearish engulfing candlestick right there. So once you have this is the point you are going to be making entry again. This is the point you are going to be selling at 61.8. These are the two conditions. Okay, so if you just see this, you make your entry. Okay, that's all. So if you look right here, for instance, okay, we have you know, we are targeting this level, so you guys should know. Okay, so now the price has pushed into this level. Should we just sell? No, we are not selling. Okay, the only point we sell at level 50 is at this point. You can see this particular bearish engulfing right here. That is the point we sell. When that bearish engulfing candlestick closes below our 50 line, which is this particular line here, you can see the 50 line, the candlestick closes below it after this bullish movement that pushed up. Okay, and this massive bearish candle closes below it. That's the point you make your entry. So you sell at this zone at the closing of that candle. Okay, so you can see we made entry. We can leverage this on that is for 50. Okay, you must not wait for it to hit 61. So if you see the signal at 50, you take it. If you see it at 61, you take it. So that's how simple this is. So let me quickly check if we can forecast another movement. Okay, let's check this. I think I've checked this one, and it's actually pushing the 30 minutes time frame. Current movements are kind of we are seeing a reversal kind of to the upside. For, you know, this is a short trend. We are using 30 minutes time frame, so you know what to expect. So when you have your trend line, you know, marked, okay, so how do you take advantage of this thing, this one? Now you can see everything. So all you need to do is to pick in your pick up, sorry, your Fibonacci retracement tool, okay, then place it right here and at this fractal. So what you need to do is to target this point, this zone. This is me forecasting boom 500 now. So if the price should push down, for instance, to this level, and at this level, after breaking into this level, gives me a bullish engulfing from here, I'll be making entry at the close of that bullish. That's where I'm going to be buying, right? It must not be this massive. Once the bullish engulfing closes above my level 50, I'm going to be making entry. Okay, so this is what I'm looking. So once what you need to do is, once you see this, you just quickly mark out, okay, mark out this level. Okay, if you don't want to make your chart dirty, you just mark out this level with this. You can use a horizontal line to do that also, but you can just do it this way. Once you mark out this level, you can simply delete the Fibonacci with 2. Okay, you can simply delete the 2. Let me make sure I'm deleting the right 2. Delete this. You can even delete the trend line. You delete this one. So you have your area of concentration. You have your target now. So if the price drops, okay, drop to this level, and after that the price started to close above here, you are going to be entering your buy at that zone. Okay, at the same time, if the price keep dropping to maybe level drop to maybe level 60, below it 61.8, and you see another bullish candle closes this way, you still buy at that zone. So these are the two conditions you are going to be waiting for now. So this is how simple this strategy is. If you follow this strategy, guys, you will see how you are going to advance when it comes to trading. You will see the growth, you will see the improvement, you will see the profitability of this strategy if you stick to it. Okay, and make sure you wait for it. Be patient enough to wait for this kind of setup to come. So setup that you trust, setup that you have opportunity to make money on, not just trading anything you see. You must make sure that any setup we are trading is verifiable, is something that at least follow a logical or systematic way. You must have a systematic approach whenever you are thinking of any strategy, okay? Or make sure that a strategy is following a systematic process or anything like that, so that it will not just be you taking a trade or taking a strategy that is just random. You just see something without no confirmation, without no confidence, without no entry. You just place a trade because you are seeing the price at trend line, or you are seeing the price as support or resistance. That's not enough for you to make money in this field. So that's that for this video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, the link to the previous video will be in the description of this video. Also the link to my trading robot, if you want to get one, you know, it trades crash 1000 and boom 1000. Anyone you want to get, the link also will be in the description of this video. Bye for now, guys. Enjoy.